Okay. Now this is a very typically odd-looking function that serves its purpose. We could make this function. This is our f of x. I could make it as a piecewise function, right? F of x. Right. When x is greater than 0, then what's the effect of taking the absolute value? X is greater than 0, it's already positive. What's the effect of taking the absolute value? Nothing, right? It doesn't change a positive number. So that means this number, the value is 1. But if x is less than 0, if x is negative, what's the effect of taking the absolute value? It makes it positive, right? But the denominator is still negative. So what does this equal? Negative 1. Whenever you see this absolute value divided by itself kind of thing, then it's always going to be this kind of example. If I graph it, it looks like this. Here's 1, here's negative 1. Right? When x is less than 0, the value of the function is negative 1. Okay? It has no value when x equals 0 because then you'd be dividing by 0. Right? When x is greater than 0, the value of the function is 1. Okay, we're trying to find the limit as x approaches 0. So in order to do that, we've got to find the limit from the left and the limit from the right. What does it look? What would we guess is the limit as x approaches 0 from the left? The value of the function is, it looks like it's negative 1, right? The limit as x approaches 0 from the left equals negative 1. How about up here? What's the limit of the function as x approaches 0 from the right? 1, right? So the limit as x approaches 0 from the right equals 1. And since those two do not equal each other, there is no limit. Right? It goes back to the definition. In order for there to be a limit, they got to be approaching the same value of the function or the same value of y from the left or the right. Now, what if this problem was a little bit different? What if this problem said, find the limit as x approaches 2 of f of x of this? When x equals 2, what would be the limit of the function? Well, if I come from the right towards 2, it looks like it's 1. If I come from the left towards 2, it looks like it's 1. The limit is 1. So don't be tricked by a problem where there's clearly a discontinuity. There's clearly a point on there where the limit will not exist. But if that's not the number that x is approaching, right, then you have a limit.